So, good evening, good evening, good evening. Apologies for the mad lateness. I set this stream up for the wrong time, which is why you've all been sat there for ages. I do apologize. Obviously, my bad. My bad. I had a blonde moment. I had to pop out and get cigarettes and thought I set it up for 5:10. Obviously, I didn't. I am going live with Terry on the football terrace in about 20 minutes. So I need to hurry up with the stream, really. But listen, thank you to everyone as well who watched all the fan cams, all the videos from yesterday, the watch along, etc., and the player ratings. If you haven't, make sure you go back and check them out. Check them out. Check them out. And let's talk about this this fan base. This fan base that are absolutely obsessed with Mikel Arteta. Yeah, to the point where it is infatuation. Like, genuinely, they are infatuated with this guy. And I don't even get it. Like, I could kind of get it if it was Wenger, like which they did. But listen, let's be real here. Let's be real. This manager is actually idolized more than Wenger. And you know what the saddest part is? The majority of people that I've seen that fantasize over this guy grew up in the last decade of Wenger, right? So they would have seen some nice, pretty football. Didn't really win much, but they would have seen some nice, pretty football. They would have seen us have a go. They would have seen some nice tiki-taka style of play. So how are they accepting this crap we're getting served up with every week? Like, genuinely, I do not get it. Can somebody try and explain it? They must fancy him. That's the only thing. They're obsessed. It's a fetish. It's a cult. It genuinely is. It's all of them things because, you know, I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, but I weren't celebrating the draw. I was celebrating the goal. Well, it's the same thing, you idiot. Like, genuinely, it's the same thing. If you're celebrating the goal, which has got you the draw, it's the same thing. You can dress it up any which way you want. Then I've seen people saying, but yeah, we should, you know, football's not for you if you can't celebrate a stoppage time equaliser. How about football's not for you, mate? Yeah, high-end elite football is about winning. Yeah, not scrambling 95th minute draws against Palace. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. And when you actually analyze it and look at it, right, people have spent 2 years talking about this manager saying that he needs his own players. Okay, cool. So if you look at the 15 players that we used last night, 13 of them have signed a contract on his watch, including renewals of contracts. So they've either signed for him or they've renewed under him. The only two that haven't, one was Lacazette, who got the equaliser. The other was Pepe, who had a hand in both goals. It's actually insane. Yeah. So when you look at that starting 11, only one of them players was not a Mikel Arteta signing because he wanted to keep some of these players in the team. He wanted to keep Tierney, so he gave him a new deal. He wanted to keep Smith Rowe, gave him a new deal. Wanted to keep Saka, gave him a new deal. So nobody can sit there and tell me that this ain't his team. Nobody can sit there and tell me, yeah, that they need time to gel. What a load of rubbish. That is the biggest load of codswallop I've ever seen in my life. Oh, they need time to gel. Well, they didn't need time to gel when we slapped up Tottenham, did they? Oh, of course. Yeah, of course, because you was lying through your teeth on that one as well, because we were actually only good, and I kept telling everyone this, we were actually only good against Tottenham for about 30 minutes. Yeah, but because the result, everyone got carried away, and oh, you're negative. Yeah, guess what, mate? We've played 8 games and we're still on -5 goal difference. Yeah, how about that for negative? Yeah, how about that? How about we see the majority of our fans on social media absolutely gassing up a draw at home to Palace to go from 13th to 12th. To 12th. This is the state of this football club right now. We are currently 12th in the league. 12th. Yeah. And our fans are sitting there gassing this crap up. It's mad. Listen, make sure you are sticking a like on this video, man. The likelihood of YouTube sending out a notification for this is probably it's probably more likely that Arteta will actually win a title under the Arsenal bannership. So yeah, they probably haven't, because I dropped about 10 videos and streams yesterday. So the chances of a notification going out today are slim. So if you could stick a like on the video, that would help. But yeah, it's actually a joke and it's a disgrace. And do you know what? Every single person that was jumping for joy at that goal yesterday, right, is part of the issue. Because them people have lowered the standards, actively lowered the standards of my football club. Yeah. This is our football club, people. Yeah. This is our football club. It's not Arteta's. It's just a paid employee. He's dispensable and disposable. We can literally throw him in the bin. Bye-bye. Yeah. Get in the bin. Every single one of these players at this football club, you can also throw in the bin because they're paid employees. Not one person at this football club, other than the idiot that owns the club and his son, yeah, everybody else is a paid employee at this football club. They are replaceable. Yeah. So this fetish that our fans seem to have about latching on to a player, creating their little profile picture on their fucking idiot Twitter accounts, yeah, and going, oh, I'm going to call myself Saucy Saka, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, mate, are you a fatherless twat or what? Like, honestly, why do you need, what is your problem? Like, why would you pick a footballer profile picture to hide behind, yeah, and then just absolutely jizz your knickers over that particular player non-stop? You clearly haven't got that father figure role in your life because it's the only explanation. Unless, again, you want to get stuck up him. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, genuinely pisses me off because people like that, there is fucking millions of them little cockroaches online. Not just for our football club, but for every club. And most of them have got something seriously wrong with them. Like, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. Yeah. Like, seriously, grow up. Yeah, grow up. And then they have the cheek and audacity to tell people like me that are touching 40, right, that I ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. I'm negative. Yeah, F off down the lane. How about you're about fucking 16, you little, I was going to say the C word then. Yeah. And how about you learn the fucking history of our football club? How about all you little wet wipes that want to sit online with your accounts chatting absolute bollocks and making out Arteta as the tactical genius and the process and the project and Saka's amazing and Smith Rowe and Tommy. Hey, Tommy. Hi, Tommy. Yeah, would you like a fruit shoot, Tommy? How about you're on the naughty step? You've been shit for 2 games. And this is why I do not gas up players after 3 games, because I'm absolutely fucking sick to death of it. Yeah, I am sick to death of this muggy, divvy little drippy fan base infested with teenagers that ain't got a fucking clue what day it is, yeah, telling people like us, yeah, that want better for our football club, that we're an issue. No, you're the fucking issue, mate. Every single person that is sitting online making excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse for this fraudulent bastard manager, yeah, every single one of them is a fucking issue. Yeah, because every single one of them has ruined this football club for the last 2 seasons, maybe even more. Yeah, because this football club know exactly who they're peddling their shit to. It's people like you. Yeah, and people like me, they can't stand me, mate. Yeah, because I've got a fucking channel that I'm sitting on right now and I'm absolutely ripping that club apart because that club is a fucking disgrace. It is a shambles. It is nowhere near the club I was fucking supporting as a kid. In fact, it's not the club I supported as a kid. When I was a kid, we had a nice badge, pride, tradition, class. The badge was cool. You wanted to play for that badge. Now you got fucking Benjamin White. Yeah, sorry. Oh, I might not answer if you don't call me Benjamin. You absolute. See you next Tuesday. Yeah. We got people like him that are sitting there in interviews saying, oh, well, I can't really give you the finer details about Patrick Vieira. Get out the fucking club. Take your £100 a week and fuck off. Yeah. Seriously. Who is this guy? And he's got the audacity to sit and talk about Vieira like that. Oh, well, I don't really watch football. Smug with it. I'm too busy. I'm too busy for what? Too busy to learn how to fucking defend. Too busy to learn Odsonne Edouard and what he does in a game. Too busy to watch what Benteke does in a game. That little piece of shit, and he is a piece of shit, yeah, and a lot of them are at this football club. That piece of shit, yeah, is a fucking shambles. He should be sitting there every single day of the week watching his next opponent, Ollie Watkins, fucking Danny Ings. He should be sitting there today, tomorrow, the next day, watching Danny fucking Ings and his movement, what he does with the ball, which way he prefers to go after his first touch when he's got his back to the player, which way he'd like to go when he's got his first touch and he's running at a player, which way he ducks his shoulders. He should be analysing every single fucking step of that geezer's game. But no, he's too busy. Too busy doing what? Too busy doing what? What are you busy for? For what? You're nicking 100 grand a week out of our football club. You've ripped our football club off for 50 fucking million. In fact, I don't blame him. I blame this fucking club for that. That's a disgrace. And now he's sitting there with a smug little game. Yeah, well, I know Vieira was a good player, but yes, I can't give you the details. I don't watch football. I'm too busy. You fucking tosser. Absolute tosser. And we've got people out there making out that this guy is the next fucking Rolls-Royce centre-back. Absolute divs. More like a fucking Skoda. Wasters. Cheers, guys. Anyway, keep slapping the likes up. Arteta ball sucks. Official. Big up, bruv. Big up King Tony. Proper team, proper player, proper manager. Disgusting. I hate this club with a passion at times, man. But you know what? I'm going to come back to the fans in a second. Let me just read this. I'm fucking sick to death of this fan base. Yeah, they are the reason this club is finished. They are the reason that this club, is marketing new merch after new merch after new merch after new merch to them, because they know I ain't gonna fucking buy it now. I've said it on here. I ain't buying a single fucking Arsenal garment until they fucking sack this cunt. Yeah, and until they get rid of fucking Edu as well, because it's an absolute disgrace. But what they'll do is they'll drop a Halloween edition. Yeah, then they'll drop a Christmas edition. Then they'll drop a New Year edition. Then they'll drop another edition. It'll be Easter edition. It just goes on and fucking Ariston. If you know, you know. Bad boy advert back in the day. Last night's game proved Arteta is a novice manager. How is his employment justified? Let's say over Vieira. I don't see any progress. Big up to you, my friend. And listen, Patrick Vieira was more qualified to get the job. But because he hasn't got nice drip, look at our manager, he's got nice drip. You fucking wasters. Yeah, like I said, you just want to get stuck up him. Honestly, it's a fetish. People just want to shag him. That's it. Oh, but look at him. He's the best looking Spaniard. Fucking best looking Spaniard you know, you absolute spaz. Yeah, like seriously, about best looking Spaniard you know. I mean, who even made that song up? Whoever made that up should be in jail, by the way. Yeah, like literally should be in jail. More training kits than wins. Fact. In fact, it's not, well, that is fact, but it's not even more training kits than wins. It's actual more merch drops total, than wins, probably in the last 18 months. Like, it's a fucking disgrace. These people, right? This football club is an image of the fan base. Every football club is exactly the same, by the way. So you look at Chelsea have an elite level mindset because their fans don't accept shit. Yeah. Real Madrid have an elite level mindset, because their fans don't accept shit. They're top of the table, Madrid, and they lost a Champions League game to a team I'd never heard of the other day. The white hankies are out. They're booing. They're jeering. They're probably smashing up cars outside as the players are leaving. They're top of the table. If that was us, it'd be, oh, well, there's going to be bumps in the road. What do you mean bumps in the road? It's fucking Arsenal, mate. Yeah, come on, raise your standards. But this is what the problem is. You then have clubs like Man United and Arsenal who have the two divviest fucking fan bases in world football. Yeah, I'm convinced of that. I've never seen two fan bases as retarded as ours. Yeah, genuinely. It is actually insane. It is insane because you know what? Yeah, when you've got a company and you run a business, right? You'll put in your, I don't know, let's say you run Gymshark. Yeah, big up to that guy. Let's say you run Gymshark. You're marketing your products to people that go to the gym, right? So you know that that's quite a big audience globally, quite a big audience. Gym, it's massive. So you're not marketing it to people like me because I ain't going to buy it. So you're going to market it to people that you know actively go to the gym, and you're going to market it in a way that tells these gym users that it's comfortable, it's this, it's that, and blah, blah, blah. This football club are exactly the same, by the way. They are marketing their product to people that are going to buy it. They're not marketing it to me because I'm sitting there cussing this football club. They know that if I don't buy it, there's another 500,000 people that will. Yeah, and if they don't buy it, there's another 500,000 that will. And if they don't, there's another 500,000. And if they don't, and they don't, and they don't, and it goes on and fucking on. Yeah, the quicker you lot that do back this manager wake up, the quicker that everyone stops sucking him off, the quicker you stop sucking off players after 2 good games, yeah, the quicker you stop spending your fucking money at the football club, stop buying the football kits, stop renewing your season tickets. Yeah, stop renewing your fucking season tickets. Terry, bruv, I will not be long. I promise you, 5-6 minutes, mate. Yeah, stop renewing your fucking season tickets because I'm absolutely sick to death of it. Because I see people, for example, right? How can you not celebrate when Laka scored? What am I celebrating for? Why would I celebrate that goal? Tell me. Can somebody give it? Oh, because it scrambled a draw and we didn't perform and it's part of football. Okay, what? So it took us up to 12. Okay, so let's say we'd won. We would have gone up to 9th. Let's say that we won again against Villa. We would have been 4th. We would have been back down to fucking 7th by the end of the weekend, maybe lower, right? So then we qualify for Europa League, yeah, which he's never going to win because he's knocked us out every year going so far, right? To Olympiacos, by the way, and Villarreal. Come on, right? So you get us into Europa League to then not be able to do it midweek weekend. So we're not going to win the Europa League. We're not going to win the league. We might have a little cup run, but we ain't going to win it. We might fluke one again, maybe. I don't know, but doubt it. So why is he here? Oh, because it's a project. It's a youth project. You fucking idiots. You have been duped. Somebody made a wicked comment last night when he came on the video calling at the end of the game. He made such a great comment. He said, you know what? When you actually deep it, yeah, when you actually deep it, this youth project, yeah, fell in his lap because Martinelli was out injured and Willian got COVID. Yeah, so Smith Rowe then got in the team. So Smith Rowe was now part of Project Youth. Yeah, but he wasn't part of Project Youth before Willian got COVID because they weren't even thinking Project Youth. Then obviously Saka has a little run of form around Christmas and all that. Yeah, and can I just say as well, by the way, anyone who tells me again, yeah, to shut up about calling out Saka and Smith Rowe, go and have a look at their fucking goals output since Christmas. Yeah, in fact, go and do it now. Go and have a look at their goals since Christmas in the Premier League. Don't tell me anything. Yeah. They should not be playing week in, week out. Yeah, great talents. Don't get it twisted. But don't sit there and tell me that I can't fucking call them out because they're Hale End ballers. Fucking idiots. You don't even know about Hale End. You chat shit. Most of these people chat shit about Hale End ballers. We've had one, maybe 2 players come through fucking Hale End and actually do all right. Ashley Cole. Yeah. Other than that, we're struggling. Yeah. So about, oh yes, the Project Youth's about to bang. No. You had Saka doing bits under Unai Emery. He's regressed. I said it before on Claude's channel with Terry. Yeah, I said it. Saka has regressed. And that fucking chav from Luton, yeah, wants to run his mouth about that back then. About, oh, look at him. Oh, fucking slagging off Saka, yeah? Say what now, mate? Yeah, say what now? Saka has regressed under this manager. Yeah? How come Saka can play better for England than he can for Arsenal? Make it make sense. How come Smith Rowe? Oh, but Smith Rowe, oh, the Croydon De Bruyne. The Croydon what? The Croydon fucking Denilson on last night's performance. Jesus Christ. Yeah? It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. But this fan base are so fucking starving for anything. Yeah? Most of them will just back anything. Yeah? Most of these people that I speak to, right, that come in the chat, most of you guys, and big up Safe for that as well. Safe. Most of you guys that come in the chat that say that you live abroad and stuff like that, and I live abroad, right? A lot of you say to me that you don't want to go against the club so much because you feel closer to the club by buying the merch and being more positive about the football club, which I totally get. But when it's to the detriment of the football club, sorry, that is now a fucking problem. Yeah, that is a problem. Right? And if people seem to think that this manager is suddenly going to turn a switch and we're going to be ultra attacking and we're going to blitz teams, you're in cuckoo land, mate. I've been telling you all for 2 years, yeah, 2 years that this manager will never do it at this football club. And for 2 years, I've had nothing but abuse after abuse after abuse. I told you all about Tomiyasu, yeah. What does he do? He looked good against 2 fucking shit teams. Yeah, 3 shit teams. Then guess what? That's Tomiyasu's performances, by the way. Yeah. Yes, great. You started well. You had 3 good games, my friend. Yeah, well done. You was player of the month, and I agree with that. But stop gassing him after 3 games. Stop gassing these players up, because the last 2, he's been absolutely fucking run ragged. Yeah, run ragged. Yeah, and that just goes to show, as soon as you're up against a better quality player, and let's be real, he ain't come up against fucking Mane yet. He hasn't come up against Zaha because he weren't playing. He hasn't come up against Timo Werner. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? And people can laugh about Timo Werner. The guy might not be able to finish his dinner. Can fucking run round you. Yeah? And he will fucking skills you up on the fucking side of the pitch or whatever, and boom, he's gone. And this is the problem. You know, Ben White. What's Ben White doing for that goal? That Odson Edouard goal yesterday. Backing off, bang, it's in the back of the net. You're taught to engage from about 5 years old. What is the matter with these people? If you can't see what Arteta's doing, you can fuck off down the lane, mate. How about you fuck off to Turf Moor, you absolute losers, and go and support Burnley? Yeah, how about that? Yeah, we have scored 1 goal in the second half of games this season. That was last night. Only Burnley have scored less. And Norwich, I think. Only Burnley and Norwich have actually scored less goals than us this season. That's actually mad. Maybe Southampton as well, because we got a second yesterday. So we're the 4th lowest scorers in the league. We barely score and create. We can't defend. Oh, but he's fixed the defence. Do you remember that crap? Oh, he's fixed the defence. I want someone to come out and tell me that has been sucking this manager off for 2 years what exactly it is that they suddenly see. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what I think it is. Right? And I'm going to wrap this up in a minute because I know Terry's waiting. Right? And I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Number one, they don't want to side with people like Lee Gunner. Yeah? They're absolutely wounded that Lee Gunner called this manager out 3 weeks before he got the job and said he ain't backing him. I ain't backed him. I don't give a shit. Yeah? I don't care what Steve over there says, or John over there, or Abdul over there, or fucking Ola over there, or this person over there says. I genuinely couldn't give 2 flying fucks. Yeah? This is my football club, your football club, and we're supposed to raise the standards of it. Yeah. So for 2 years, I've been trying to raise the standards. And for 2 years, people have just been going abuse. And do you know what? Most of them don't believe the shit that they fucking start spouting. And the reason they can't now backtrack is because if they backtrack, and I know this is fact, by the way, 100% fact, I can't come out and say I'm Arteta out, because that means that I side with Lee Gunner. Yeah. And people don't like me that badly that they don't want to see to be in the same camp as Lee Gunner. Yeah, so you got that side of it. You've then got the side of the aspiring journalist. Yeah, the aspiring journalist. Bruv, let me tell you something now, right? You're never going to make it. You're never going to get a job in journalism at a top tier company. Stop faking it. Go and roll your sleeves up and go back to flipping your burgers in McDonald's, you absolute idiots. Yeah. Stop pretending you're all high and mighty. And because you don't swear and you get the same type of pompous, condescending cunt on your fucking channel, yeah, that you're better and bigger than me or anybody else within the fucking Arsenal fucking social fucking fan base. It is bollocks. All you're doing is making yourself look an idiot. Yeah. And there's thousands of them on this platform, Twitter, Insta and Facebook, that are sitting there thinking that they are somehow a better quality of supporter and fan or whatever you want to call it because they don't swear and they have an adult debate. Yeah, you fucking knobs. How about say it as it is? Because I'll tell you something, yeah, you've clearly never been to the ground. Because if you've been to a football match, they're not having adult debates at half time or when we're 1-0 down. They're calling them players every name under the fucking sun. Yeah, I'm sick to death of this fan base, man. Absolutely sick to it. Come on, big up my boy Mocky. Come on, man. Real one. Love, my bro. Love. Real one, baby. Hope you're doing well, man. I hope Dubai's treating you well, bruv. I hope the missus and family are well. But it's a shambles. And then you have the other side. So you've got the fan that don't want to side with Lee Gunner. You've then got the pompous, condescending twat that thinks they're making it into the media. You're not. You've then got the other ones that just want to get the perks. Yeah, the perks. And when I say perks, they want to meet every single ex-player. They want to get into every champagne lounge. And they flip and flop from 1 week to the next. Not for me. I'll go and buy my own champagne. I don't need to go and buy Balenciaga or fucking, I don't know, Gucci and Prada. I'm happy in Primark, mate. Yeah, drinking my Cruz Campo. Spitting real truth. Yeah, because I ain't trying to impress anyone. I'm trying to get my fucking football club to raise its standards. Yeah, and unfortunately, there is millions upon millions of these cockroaches that infest our fan base. Then you have the fatherless fucking twats with their football profile pictures that are looking for that father figure because they've never had any real direction in their life, which is why they act like a complete see you next Tuesday online, by the way. Yeah, calling people a nonce and fucking all of that one. Yeah, and then going ratio. Yeah, the only thing you're ratioing, mate, is your wank count on a nightly basis because you fucking ain't got a chick. Leave your house and go and fucking have some social interaction, mate, outside of social media. Yeah, and it's funny because most of these people are socially awkward, which is why they're a bad man online. Yeah, so then what they do is because they are not accepted within the real world, they have to seek acceptism on fucking social media. So they do outlandish crap to other users that are, like me, for example, outgoing, yeah, confident, yeah, arrogant, yeah, say it as it is, you know, got the confidence to sit and put my face on camera. So they can't stand people like that because it's a weakness for them because they can't do that. Yeah, so then what they do is they abuse people like me for doing it because they're jealous. Yeah, and that is a fact. I don't give two flying fucks whether people fucking think I'm blagging it or not. It is a fact. Most of these little fatherless twats, yeah, that give it ratio and this and that, half of them have got something wrong with them, 100%. And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Yeah, 100%. Right. But the fact and reality is they have got no fucking life experience because they don't leave the gaff. They sit in their fucking mum's basement, yeah, or in the box room, telling, oh, ratio, and then they'll say die. Like I showed you the one the other week. The kid said die. What do you mean die? Well, because I don't like Arteta. How about you fuck off, you little rat? In fact, we're the rats. They're cockroaches. Then you've got fan channels like AFTV that just attract beg after beg after beg after beg after beg. I mean, come on. Do people actually believe that after these people jumping around that goal celebrations, like, I mean, what? Come on. I see something yesterday. I don't know the people, yeah, but the only one that was sat down was Turkish. Well done to you, mate. Yeah, because you weren't jumping around celebrating a draw. Yeah, and people are on that going, oh, I told you. What did you tell me, bruv? You didn't tell me nothing. I've been telling you. 2 years I've been telling everyone. Yeah, 2 years I've been telling everyone. We're jumping around celebrating a fucking draw. And that's acceptable. This club's finished, man. Dead and buried. Yeah. And when people actually start raising their standards collectively, yeah, we might actually get better. Until then, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Because if this fraud gets us into the Europa League, he's then going to not be able to get us into the fucking Europa League the following season because he's going to have too many games and he can't manage his squad properly because he's fucking clueless. But anyway, listen, I'm going to have to go. I'm mad late. Football Terrace right now. Football Terrace right now. I'm jumping on it. I'm going to absolutely, yeah, take apart all of the myths. Yeah, and I think there's going to be some positive, upbeat Arsenal fans on there. So, yeah, we're going to absolutely rip them apart as well. So, yeah, come join us. Football Terrace right now. Laters. Arteta out.